up by 14.
I'll tell you what, Andre Iguodala is a very interesting player. He can do so much, and he's emerging as a star.
Look at Mo Williams. Try that at home.
Mo Williams is a guard that's really making a name for himself in this league, playing consistent on a nightly basis. Milwaukee is a tough team to beat when he plays well.
Sixers up by 9. Here comes Michael Redd. He's been on fire lately and won. Sixers up 74-68. And here comes Iguodala again.
Well, you know, Michael Redd, I mean, he's averaged 28 points the last 4 games. You know, he's very, very difficult to stop.
Iguodala hits the jumper here. He had 20 to go with 11 dishes. And here's one of them to Samuel Dalembert.
And Samuel Dalembert came to play tonight. 22 points, 3 block shots. I mean, I like when this guy comes to play, the Sixers are very, very tough, and Iguodala can do, as I said before, a lot of things, including pass the basketball.
He was one of 5 different Sixers to score at least 15 in this game. Redd fired up just 10 shots. It's a little unusual for him. And now only the Celtics and Spurs have perfect home records. That's league-wide. All right, remember the last time the Heat faced the Bobcats, Pat Riley suggested he should suit up. He did not suit up for the rematch Tuesday night. Dwayne Wade to Shaquille O'Neal.
With Dwayne Wade back in the lineup, he allows everyone, including the role players in the bench, to now play their natural positions, like a Ricky Davis, like a Jason Williams, as you see him with the pull-up jump.
Well, you saw the bench numbers there. Heat getting just about a dozen a game out of that bench, but Williams got it fired up with 11 points and 8 dishes. Davis had it going as well. 23 off the bench for him. Daquan Cook.
Oh, Alonzo.
Oh, Alonzo.
Don't be so mean.
Turn back time, Alonzo. But, you know, to Jalen's point, when they can spread the floor, it allows their big guys, O'Neal, Mourning, to really work inside.
Just to bang home that point, 12 is the average off the bench this season for the Heat. 66 from the bench in this game, and they win 110-90. Their first win in 5 tries against the Southeast Division, the division they used to dominate since realignment. Okay, so the Heat win. Bulls going for their 3rd win of the season against the Hawks. Chicago sitting on 2-10. Atlanta's been a pretty good remedy for what ails the Bulls over the years. Look at Kirk Heinrich. He's trying to be generous.
Like Bart Simpson would say, "Doh."
I mean, that kind of defines what has happened to the Bulls in recent history. There's just nothing can go right for them.
They managed just 34 points in the first half. Got it going in the third. Luol Deng finishing. Tyrese Thomas driving. Ben Gordon.
They're going to need these guys to shoot better. They're going to need Heinrich, Gordon, and Luol Deng to shoot very well from the outside because they don't have a big inside presence.
34 points in the first half, 36 in the third. And then it's Gordon to Deng up top. Deng had 22. So Chicago wins as well, their 3rd win of the season. They've now taken 12 straight against the Hawks. So these 2 teams, which met in the playoffs last spring, are now a combined 7-20 on the season. The Heat sitting at 4-10. So let's get that 24-second clock fired up. Hickey Vandeweghe, will the Miami Heat rally and make the playoffs?
Absolutely, Miami Heat make the playoffs. All you people that said Shaquille O'Neal was done, he's not done. He is back. The big fella's come to play since Dwayne Wade has come back. He's averaging 18 points, almost 18 points a game, almost 8 rebounds a game, shooting 70% from the field. Dwayne Wade, he spreads the floor. Ricky Davis spreads the floor. And then, of course, there's the Riley factor. He knows how to win. These guys 2 years ago were world champions. There is a big reason for that. Shaquille O'Neal is back. They make the playoffs.
I think that may have been a shot clock violation by Hickey Vandeweghe.
Oh, well, that's all right. You know, I take a lot of shots, so you know, it's multiple shots.
Definitely a first.
All right, Jalen, let's get the clock back up for you. And the same question on the Bulls. 3-10, they swept the Heat in last spring's playoffs. Now they're sitting there at the bottom of the league. Can they come back and make the postseason?
The baby Bulls that we saw sweep the Miami Heat 3-0 last year will not make the playoffs this year. Too many things happening besides winning ball games. You got Scott Skiles calling out his players in the media. Noah calling out Thomas about him running the floor. You got the Kobe rumors. They affect Ben Gordon, Luol Deng. They have no inside scoring threat They really need that. Kurt Heinrich has been missing, has been a shell of his former self, as well as Ben Wallace. I do not see these guys making the playoffs.
That's a back-to-back shot clock violation.
Two guys that love to shoot
back
the
to
ball.
back. But I agree. I think those Kobe rumors really hurt them early on, and somehow they've got to make a trade or something, get some inside presence.
Unless they make a move, I don't see it happening.
That could change your prediction completely if somebody finally pulls a trigger on some kind of deal in Chicago. All right, more to come here. Hoop heroes are on tap. Our picks for players who impacted the league on Tuesday in ways both large and small. We've picked them. We'll reveal them next.